Evening all. This is the second game of the RTSL 2024B season. I forgot to say thanks to Hooked Witch and the RTSL organisers in my last video, so I thank them this time, with apologies for not thanking them last time. So we are USA. This is a decidedly red hand. We'll need to blockade away D-Style, and presumably we could event and put 3 in for Ndugu. Headline-wise, without Vietnam revolts, we could just purge them, which leaves us with a decent number of ops. So we'll go 442. Let me plug my hand in to the tracker. Purge, and we've got D-Style and Ndugu and blockade. And just close that, so I've got one last tab. Limit Games Korean War. And Asia scoring. So, Asia scoring is in trouble to D-Style holding, Decol holding defectors, and Vietnam revolts. It's Asia scoring or purge. I feel like we're better off keeping high op cards, so let's gamble on Asia scoring. Okay, and they went for the other region. So we dodged a bullet there, and we now have 4 more ops to play with than if we'd headlined purge. So we want to be spacing Korean War, probably. Event and repair Ndugu as well as possible. Arab-Israel War, the coup fails. So, I think we will space Korean War now and try and get off to space before them. And we do. Now, if they have another coup, we get the final one. Unless they hold duck and cover. Nope, another 2-op coup. Another fail. So we will go in for a big hard coup on Egypt. And we get it. So that exchange went appallingly for them. So I like event de Gaulle, put 3 in France, and then try and jam it. Because we can't space it, and we're going to blockade away D-Style. Sucks putting D-Style back in the deck. But you leave me little recourse. Ooh, that's rough. Okay, having done that, we're just going to event and put 3 in France with de Gaulle. Adjacency isn't an issue. And we have quite a few operations points left to play with. Tragedy. If they don't contest France, we will just Olympic Games 1 France, 1 Lebanon. But I'm guessing at this point, and based on the 2-op coups, yeah, they weren't withholding. So we will take France and go into Jordan to get our domination. It was smooth them not taking Lebanon. Sorry, them taking Lebanon. So we need to defend against Suez, but we've got ops to do that. Okay, I mean, that's a bonus for us with the situation at hand. We'll overprotect France, and we will dominate the Middle East. So Suez is an issue. I will blockade D-Style and put the other one in France, I think. Okay, well, I don't even have to do that now, unless they tap the UK. Neatly done. We will stick with discretion being the better part of valor. I mean, we could CIA here, but then I guess they've already spread. That said, there isn't really a better headline. The upshot of CIA is if they try dumping Europe scoring, they're going to come unstuck when we fill the UK. We can coup Angola, denying them mill-ops unless they use Indo-Pakistani war. So I kind of like CIA here, and we accept the fact that what did they use special relationship to tap? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 12. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. East Europe, Fidel. CIA. Nuclear test ban. Comic on NORAD. We've got decent ops here again. Also, independent Reds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, yeah, okay, right. So, yeah, I like CIA. Europe scoring. No, capture Nazi. Okay, so we will coup Angola. Middle East scoring great. Duck and cover. They'll have to use UN intervention on it. Or space it, of course. But this is good for us because we're going to win a race in the Middle East now. And they can't 5-year plan it. So Suez, duck and cover, Middle East, Vietnam, Marshall, UN, Indo-Pakistani war. Sadly, they will get the mill-ops. But we will coup Angola. And succeed. Bonus. Alright, so I expect to see them space duck and cover to UN intervention Marshall Plan. I think without Europe scoring, we'll just take Israel. And we won't move into Pakistan until Indo-Pakistani war's been and gone. Unless we go to Afghanistan to Pakistan, and that feels a bit grim. Going big and going fast. Okay. Great. Okay, so we will absolutely take Israel. So we just need to make sure that we fade them getting 5-year plan in Europe scoring next turn. That would be pretty rotten. But we can space Fidel here, and we've just got a buttload of ops. Okay, well that means we get mill ops, so that's a stellar result for us. East European West will go 1 Malaysia. And 2 Portugal. Oh yeah. Suez makes our life difficult, but we can repair it. But it's going to take them 4 ops to level up the Middle East, and then we could always swing Lebanon. All right, we'll tap Thailand, but only tap Thailand. We're just trying to cause some trouble there, but also we're trying to work through the 1 stab areas to try and level up country count, which we can do at a reasonable clip. And at some point, they're going to lose tempo scoring Middle East. Okay, well, that's good play by them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All right, so we will take Vietnam. Yeah, we've got time to deal with. Taking non-battlegrounds is a bit of a faff. I need to take Zaire, I suppose, because Angola is at risk of being flipped. But I've got time to do that. Middle East scores big for us, which is nice. And they have to space duck and cover. So we'll do some overprotection there. Yeah, it's fine. We really want to make sure they don't get 5-year plan. Not that we can do anything to stop it, but so space duck and cover. All right, we'll use Warsaw Pact, and we will take Turkey and Zaire. Oh no. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. So they can go to 4, and we've already got 6 there. So what we'll do is we'll level up Asia, take Zaire, and put 1 in Costa Rica. That seems fine. And that does trigger, that means NATO's triggerable. Playing Warsaw Pact AL6 actually was helpful for that reason. Not that I thought about it before eventing it. Alright, so please give us Europe scoring, or give us 5-year plan and not Europe scoring, so that either way, we can try and dominate Europe. Yeah, they're not looking to compete in Europe, they're just looking to survive. We got 5-year plan, they got Europe scoring. This is good for us. And we can do duck and cover. That was a nice reshuffle. They know we've got defectors. They also have NATO, containment, and Truman. Europe, NATO, containment, Truman. And we were redealt duck and cover. NORAD. We were really lucky to get D-Stel back. Whew, and how. Alright, so we will start with duck and cover, for sure. And they give us Europe. They were hoping we'd defect, but of course we didn't. I mean, this is a storming scoreline. At some point, we'll be dominated in Asia, and that is regrettable. But there is precious little we can do about that. And if they have a war card, we can't help with Milops. So, although if we take Algeria, we can threaten the spear on Nigeria. And if they choose to coup, we get to counter coup. So there is an advantage to taking Algeria here as well. Given how unlikely we're going to be able to compete for Asia, I may just push for Algeria if they don't take it AR1. NATO containment tumor doctrine. We do want to make sure we do not space at the end of the turn so that we can get the most out of a containment. They'll be emboldened going into mid-war, not having to worry about CIA. Yeah, just jam in Asia. Can't be helped. Can't be helped. So, Turkey for sure. Overprotect our battlegrounds. Overprotect the UK. And get one in Benelux as well. Well, Finland is Finland for adjacency. Why not? Yeah, so let's take Algeria. And then we can go Sahara, Cameroon. And take Nigeria. And if we take South Africa, Africa control going into mid-war. Doesn't look shabby. Truman's going to lose Finland, obviously. Well, they know we've got defectors. Let's take Nigeria. Okay. Now we flip Lebanon. They've got NATO containment and 2 other cards. The fact that they are going for Middle East really makes me think we're just going to keep tapping away there. So now we'll do Iraq. Then we'll do Saudi. Then we'll do Syria, etc., etc., etc. Containment and 2 other cards. If they containment AR5, that kind of really shows they've got a scoring card. Oh man, if they do have it, they're in for a brutal time. If it's misdirection, then well done them. But even the China card here doesn't protect all of their battlegrounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we can tap any one of the Middle East to dominate. If they have it. Oh, they got their mill ops. Well done them. And 2 more VP to boot. So we space Fidel. Do you have Middle East scoring? Yeah, bonus. Good for us. So they're holding containment. We will space Vietnam revolts. Try and get 2 more VP. Well done, NASA. Africa scoring would have been great. Grain sales is good though. So grain sales for sure. And then if we can do OAS founded to try and finish off the game. Ooh, neatly done. Let's see if they read us for exactly Central America scoring, or whether they push for Africa. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Yeah, cool. Okay. All right. Hand shortening them doesn't help us, so we will coup Zaire back. And if they... Okay, that's good for them. Well done. Let's hope to fade a hunter. And liberation theology. We're racing for VP here. I probably don't need to be. I'm probably being silly. But I'd love to get the game wrapped up in turn 4 again. They should have gone for Defcon there, I think. Okay, great. So we will do that. Whoa, let's not zoom in so far. Yeah, now they have to play Cambridge 5. Because now OPEC... Yeah, no kidding. Where do you want to put it? Because if you put it in a battleground, we just overprotect and take 2 battlegrounds. Mm-hmm. In Asia, scoring keeps the game alive. But a coup here does nothing, and breaking one of the battlegrounds that they have access to doesn't do anything. Liberation Theology does, but he'd have played it by now. Like, yeah. Liberation Theology, Junta. OPEC doesn't do it, I don't think. Yeah. Tell you who's going to be mad about this game? Donzo. I am having some unfairly good luck to start. Yeah, I can't fault Oppo. I don't think they did a single thing differently at any point. Well, yeah, I was probably greedy racing for the end there, but sometimes it's just nice to get this stuff wrapped up, isn't it? So, feedback as ever is welcome, not just how can you continue to be so lucky? This is ludicrous. Um, which I definitely don't disagree with. And I will let you know when I have another game. I'm trying to get as many Ritzel games through as quickly as possible because Itzel's going to kick in as well, and it's of course going to be manic. So yeah, let me know how it's going. Donzo and I are probably going to set up a friendly, which would be great. I've got time for those as well. So you drop me a line if you want a game, and let's hope we meet in the league, and maybe I'm less lucky when I play you. But yeah, thanks as ever for watching, and I will see you again sometime very soon. But until then, bye for now.